Hello, my name is Frank, and I'm here with Grandmaster BCU. We are going to discuss martial arts. Grandmaster U, it's good to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me. Pleasure to be here.
Did you have trouble finding the place?
None whatsoever. I'm very familiar with the downtown Ann Arbor area. I know this used to be a DT building.
Did you have to use your Tae-Kwon-Do to find the place?
Maybe. Hey, you know, I always, wherever I go, I try to be very much aware where I am, what I'm doing.
Okay, very good. What does Tae-Kwon-Do mean?
Literally written in Chinese characters. If you are Chinese, Korean, or Japanese, you can read those Chinese characters. Tae means foot. Kwon means fist. Do means the way or the art. So Tae-Kwon-Do literally means foot, fist, art.
Okay, very good. What is Tae-Kwon-Do?
Tae-Kwon-Do, I can explain it this way. It's a combination of Japanese karate, empty hand, karate means empty hand, and Korean foot fighting known as Taekyon. It's a synthesis of empty hand, karate, and Korean Taekyon, foot fighting.
Okay, how did Tae-Kwon-Do come about?
It came about something like this. There are all kinds of inaccurate historical explanation about Taekwondo, but directly from General Choi, I heard this. He studied the Japanese karate when he was a student in Japan, and he came back to Korea after World War II, after Korea became independent. Then he discovered in Korea there's a unique Korean martial art known as Taekyon. Simply put, Taekyon means foot fighting. So he combined the Japanese karate empty hand and Korean foot fighting, Taekyon. That's how I explain, how he explained to me. It's a combination of karate and Taekyon.
Okay, very good. Is Taekwondo a difficult thing to learn?
It depends on how you're taught. Everything in life, how it's introduced. So the way we teach martial art, we have a very unique system of making so much easier, and you can master the techniques much quicker.
Okay, very good. Grandmaster U, how many people can you take on at one time?
Wow, that's a big question because
I'm a kidder.
I have never had a chance to test myself, and I have never confronted any situation like that. The more prepared you are, the more unlikely you are to use martial arts to defend yourself. If you're not prepared, hey, it may happen to you. So it's a good idea to always be prepared.
Grandmaster U, what is arrhythmic training? It sounds like a tongue twister.
It is eurythmic, means rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. I have invented this scientific system of training human body. Any skill is basically a muscle memory, or known as a conditioned reflex. Eurythmic method is designed to introduce muscle memory in your body without going through thinking first, then doing later. It's cut off that thinking process. That's the essence of a eurythmic method.
How often does a person need to train to be good at Taekwondo?
The more often, the better. The shorter duration of period and more often. To give you an example, instead of training 7 hours every week, once a week that is, divide that into 1 hour each and train every day 1 hour, 7 times a week. That's so much, 10 times better than cramming all into a 7 hours in one training.
Okay, very good. Grandmaster Yu, is Tae-Kwon-Do a good cardiovascular exercise, and is it good for your health?
Indeed, it's one of the best cardiovascular exercises you can engage in because Taekwondo basically makes your body, entire body move, not just the arms and the part of your body, but more importantly, Taekwondo emphasizes kicks, leg work. So that's why it becomes an excellent cardiovascular exercise.
Okay, very good. Now I have a testimonial here, and so let me go on with that. Grandmaster Yu, you say I came to you out of desperation. I was a physical wreck before I started training last year. My blood pressure was through the roof. My cholesterol was over 200. You'd have thought I was trying to be in the Guinness Book of World Records. My knees ached when I walked. I could barely make it up a few stairs. I was grossly overweight, as you can tell by this picture of me. When I did make it up some stairs, I was so out of condition, my only thought was, where's the chair? Work was harder than it should have been. When I started training, you put me on a half of class time schedule. Within 2 months, I was doing the entire class. I've since lost about 75 pounds. My blood pressure has dropped dramatically, which my doctor says can only be explained by my training. My cholesterol is 151. I no longer have to hold the rails when I go up a flight of stairs. My knees feel much better. I have more energy. I still have a ways to go as far as getting in shape. However, I enjoy work more because I am more physically fit. Now, don't get a big head, Grandmaster Yu. I could very well owe you my life. I certainly owe you the quality of life I am leading now. So let's go on with the interview.
Well, that's quite a testimonial.
I've lost this weight. Now, where did it all go?
I think it just evaporated into air.
All my weight was lost. All my weight loss was done with Taekwondo, and kickboxing regimen. I call it my kick butt diet.
I think that's an excellent terminology, kick butt diet.
Because I didn't want to starve myself and then binge, you know, and gain it all back. So I just focused on exercising. My diet was fairly decent. We have some footage with a few minutes from 3 classes, beginners, intermediate, with a few minutes from 3 classes of beginners, intermediate, and advanced. We will run it, then return with Grandmaster Yu. It's going to take a few minutes to get the video rolling, so bear with us, and I'm sure you will enjoy what you are about to see.
Okay, nice to see everybody. Welcome to the white yellow belt class. Show position. Show. Right. Go. Keep. Go. Keep. Undo. You seated? Sit tall. Relax your shoulders. Wrists on your knees, and take that first deep breath. And the 5 tenets of Taekwondo are: number 1,
Courtesy.
number 2,
Integrity.
number 3,
Perseverance.
number 4,
Self-control.
number 5.
Indomitable spirit.
Breath. There's hope. Let's train. Up. Step and punch right. Step and punch left. And step and punch. Step and punch. Foot and pan. Foot and pan. Up. And 2. Set. And net. Thus. Thus. Hip. Yup. Hook. And high rock. High rock. High rock. Let the arm roll up. Also called the rising rock. Hut. Hook. Set. Net. Thus. Thus. Hip. Yup. Hook. And sideways, over, hut, hoop, hip, hip. 2 more, and ridge hand, ridge and ridge, ridge and ridge, hut, hoop, hip, hip, bus, hip, hoop, hoop, and low block, hut, and two, set, and then, block, 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 and block, hut, 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 hut. 2 more, and come on. Very good. Feet are together. Okay? Step back right and kick. Step back left and kick. Step back right and kick. Kick. Back and kick. Back and kick. Back and kick. Your hands are up. Ready to block. Ready to punch. And back, kick, and back, and kick. 2 more. And now we block in front. Block in front and kick. Block in front and kick. Block and punch and kick. 1, 2, 3. Hand and foot. Hand and foot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, set. Use the instep. The top of your foot. And the top of your foot. And shove on the kick. Shove on the kick. Shove on the kick. Shove on the kick. Hop. 2. Set. Man. Ups. Goes. Hit. Shoot. Hope. You. Punch and block. Punch forward. Block back. Punch forward. Block back. Attack. Get back. Offense. Defense. Offense. Defense. In and out. Front foot. Back foot. Left foot. Right foot. Hop. 2. Set. Net. Goes. Hit. Hoop. Hope. You. Switch your feet. And ready? Let's go. Punch and block. And forward and back. And in and out. And hut. 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 And hut. And come on. Very good. Hands are up. Block. Step punch. Low block. High punch, and shove. Turn, double block, step punch. Double block, step punch. Block low and high. And high, and high, and high. Chop in and out. Punch in the front. Chop in and out. Punch in the front. Come on. And short. And move row. Very good. One more time. Big. Snap. Shit. Shove. Front stance. Front stance. L stance. Front stance. Front stance. 3 high punches. Turn. Double block. Step punch. Middle and high. Step punch. Block low and high. And high. And high. And high. Turn. Shoot. And punch. Chop. And punch. Left leg is back. We have the new front hand. You ready? Here we go. Step punch, front kick, and punch. Step punch, front kick, and punch. And step, and kick, and punch. And step, and kick, and punch. And 1, and 2, and 3. Draw. Same thing with a side kick. So lead with your heel. The heel is now the weapon on your foot. And ready? Here we go. Step punch, side punch. Step punch, side punch. Step punch, side punch, and punch, side punch. Draw. And ready? Here we go. Punch, side kick, punch. Punch, side kick, punch. Punch, side kick, punch. And punch, side kick, punch. Around. Last one. Change the kick to a turning kick, and finally a ridge hand. And ready? Here we go. Step punch, turning, ridge. Pump forward and back and back. 1 and 2, 2 and 1. 2, set, and back. Good. Partner up very quickly. And ready? And go. and back. Bend, extend, and bend. Kick, and back. Kick, and back. Kick, and back, and kick. Very good. One of each. Front hand, back hand. Front, hut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw. Hut. Hut. Draw. Hut. Hut. Draw. Hut. Hut. Draw. Hut. Hut. Draw. One more time. Punch, punch, kick, block, punch, kick. Draw. And punch, punch, kick, block, punch, kick. Come on. Hut. Long step punch. Inhale and exhale. And rise and fall. Step and fall. Plant your foot with your block. Raise your foot with your foot. And hut. Come on. So, good. It's not just your hand that you're locking. It's your foot too. Otherwise, this is what happens. Some extra stepping. Okay? Plant that foot too. Okay? Bring your hand very, very late. Front punch, front kick. That makes the come right through there. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, guys, step with that first punch. Step with it, kick with it, punch. Step, kick, and punch. My target is quarter and then to the floor. Quarter, floor, and quarter. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Got it? We're all going a long way. Kick and front step. Back up to the stick. It's so nice and long. Back up and stay forward. Yes, find those distances. Pass it over. Not too fast the first time. Find those correct distances. Legs are longer than arms for most of us. And go. Stand toward the floor and toward him again. Yes. First one there. Not two arms because I'm too open, I'm too vulnerable. I take it down, lock onto my second hand, I turn my back. That's not enough to save my life, but it's a start. You're not frozen there at a time. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3. Again, turn. 1, 2, 3. Again, wherever I end up, turn the head. Yes. Okay? Thank you, sir. And go. Good. Now I can get you. There's so much energy. Good. Side chop and chop. Forward punch, side chop and chop. Forward punch and punch, side chop and chop. Forward punch and punch. To the right and left and right hand, right and left and punch, side chop in a sitting stance. Punch and chop and chop and punch and chop and hop, 2, step and left and hop, 2, second, he's going to step back. Now the block may be one of these straight ones. Might be one of these straight ones, or it might be a round, and she's going to wedge. And then she kicks me, and she kicks me. She's going to step back and block me, and kick, and kick. I attack, I attack, I kick, around, wedge, and kick, attack, attack, wedge, wedge, kick, kick. Got it? There. The block is way in there, the punch is way out. Don't ram her wrist or her elbow. Now the kick is way off to the side. Yes, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2. Block punch, block kick, block punch, block kick. Very good. Ready? Find out red. Yes, if you red black, hold on. Red black, red black. That's it. Slowly.
Next class. Next class. What's the next class? Let's train in next class. Then I'll take him again.
Oh, look, no. Left.
Now I'm
I'm coming in for the third one much closer. I'm out here. I'm out here.
Hey,
Come in.
you go in there and start kicking the ball. Work on the ball.
Here. Go. Back it. Punch. Go. Long combination. Go long. Good. Cover some distance there. Push him back. Good tempo. Face each other, drop. Yep. Shake hands. Yeah. Nice controlled fight, smart sparring. It's not free sparring anymore like it used to be. Smart sparring. Okay, smart sparring. Careful, have fun, and fight. Stay in your range, stay in your range. Okay? Ring isn't that big. And play the angles, not just back and forth, but circle around. Good, Grace. That's it. Good footwork. Keep moving. Okay, now back up. Kicks to the back. Everything up above the belt.
You know what?
And break. And face your partner. Yep. Shake hands next to your boss. And fight.
Are you done? You're done. Are you going home now?
I'm gonna go home and I'll give this to him.
Face your partner. Drop. Yep. Shake hands. Dismiss. Keep your... And number 2.
Honesty in the heart.
Again. And open your heart. Number 3.
Strength in the body.
Again. And relax your body. Shake. Hup. Drop. Drop and punch. Drop. Drop and punch. Up. Up. Drop. And drop. And drop. And fires. Double block. And drop and punch. 1, 2, 3. School block. Kick. Punch. School block. Kick. Punch. Up. Out. Yeah. Up. And push. Yeah. Come on. I got it. Sure. Blue belt form the blue goal. Take your time. Contrast between slow and fast sections.
Oh, you're not dressed today.
I'm just watching this guy. Is it growing bigger or?
Well, you know, that's the same way.
Maybe a little bit in the last.
I don't know, he's really tight.
Yeah, now he's grown. I said that you were getting brains. Small.
That's it.
Maybe a little extra one here.
Come on.
Oh, there was a one girl, you know,
Red belt fortune, go.
Grace Shim. She was complaining about handicap. We can take that any better.
Kick. Round.
Brian, we donated the headgear.
High X. Kiss.
It's a great present. One from the same man.
Rest. Go. Rest. Stick off. Come on. Oh, shoot.
Never tried them.
Press. Press. Fist. Fist. Press. Fist.
Thank you very much.
One, grab, knee. Knife up, front kick, left cross. Knife up, front kick, right cross. Back fist. Leave it land. In here. Low block. Scoop the inner block. Low block. Scoop the inner. Right and under. Left and under.
Cross under. Pull. Back. Right left. Face the clock, Corey. Come take my back. Face the clock. Face the clock. Corey, come take my back. No. Stand where you are. Face the clock. Stand right.
And email that the TV go.
Very good. And we're back with Grandmaster BCU. And we're going to continue on with our interview. That was a few minutes from 3 classes of beginners, intermediate, and advanced classes of Tae-Kwon-Do from Grandmaster Yu's dojo. Now, Grandmaster Yu, is equipment necessary?
Indeed, it's very, very important. To put it simply, if you are afraid of getting hurt, you are not learning. See, that's why equipment, if you have a proper equipment, you're not afraid of hitting each other without hurting each other. That's the whole point. So that your learning takes place much faster.
Okay, where does sparring come in, and is it dangerous?
No, the way I designed the sparring, you rhythmic method, rhythm. Right from the beginning, as a beginning white belt, we already have 2 people spar each other. Not so much sparring, but the 2 people dance each other. Hand, foot, hand, foot. Hand, foot is designed to block, punch, then kick. Then the other person do exactly the same thing, block, punch, kick, block, punch, kick. 2 people are going at each other as fast as they can. Already they are sparring.
Now, it wouldn't be good to harm your partner, because if you keep harming partners, you'll run out of partners, and then you'll have nobody to train with, right?
Of course, you can say that. You know, you are not all partners, but you yourself may become a target. You know, get hurt.
Correct.
So we try not to hurt each other.
Okay, how many styles of Taekwondo are there, Grandmaster Yu?
I can answer like this. When we say Taekwondo, it's a Korean martial art, a combination of Japanese karate and the Korean foot fighting put together. Originally, there were nine kwans. To give you a few examples, I identify myself with the Changmu Kwan organization, known by Kwan, meaning style or house or gymnasium. Changmu Kwan is my style. Another one, Mudo Kwan. Another one, Chongdo Kwan. Chido Kwan, Odo Kwan, and so on, known by the name of Kwan. So it used to be exactly nine Kwans.
Okay, very good. Can we get into the historical background of Taekwondo?
Goes way back. The whole thing goes way back to China. It's the cradle of Far Eastern civilization. When I say Far Eastern, I mean China, Korea, Japan, those 3 areas known as Far Eastern civilization. Way back during the dynasty period of Tang Dynasty, Buddhism was introduced from India to China. Along with it, yoga, exercise was introduced to Buddhist monks. And there's a Buddhist monk by the name of Taruma. In Korean, we call him Taruma. Started introducing certain self-defense motions out of yoga movement. And these Buddhist monks became very, very effective, formidable defenders. That's how it all got started. And the place is known as Shaolin Temple today. A lot of people go there. So it spread from Shaolin Temple all over China. Then this particular martial art known as China Hand. I can write it down for those Chinese and Koreans and Japanese. This is the Chinese character Tang Dynasty. This is the hand. Tang, hand. Do is art. So original terminology for karate. In Japanese, in Korean we pronounce Tang. In Japanese, pronounce it Kara. See, in Korean, this is known as tang-su. This is a su, meaning hand. In Japanese, kara, te. Hand, empty hand. Then this tang-su, China hand art became instead of kara designating Tang Dynasty China, Japanese substituted this with kara. Again, pronounced exactly the same. Japanese kara, but this means the Tang Dynasty Chinese kara. This is kara. This character means empty. So you can see karate became empty hand instead of China hand. You see that?
Yes, sir.
That's a historical background. And this martial art spread all over China, then moved to Ryukyu Islands. Amongst them, the biggest island is known as Okinawa Island. For 5 centuries, last 500 years, 5 centuries, Okinawans have perfected, I should say, hand techniques, such as the building calluses, to build the buster boards with an empty hand. That's the beginning of Okinawan karate in Okinawa. Then Okinawans introduced this China hand or empty hand to Japanese at the turn of the century, 20th century. Then Japan took over Korea, and a lot of Koreans learned karate, China hand or empty hand from Japanese. Then Koreans became liberated at the end of World War II, and a lot of Koreans came back to Korea, and they discovered we had a very unique Korean foot fighting known as Tae-Kwon. So we go back to, you see how General Choi combined empty hand karate with Korean foot fighting. And he named it Tae-Kwon-Do. Tae, foot, Kwon, fist, Do, art. That's the historical background.
Okay, very good. What is the scientific background of Tae-Kwon-Do, Grandmaster Yu?
Scientific background, we have 6 theories of power. Speed, mass, concentration, reaction force, and breath control. When you scream, you can enhance more power, see? Known as a breath control. And the balance. We call the 6 theories of power. It's a precise scientific theories we try to apply to our body movements.
Okay, very good. Grandmaster Yu, what is the ethical background of Taekwondo?
Unlike other sports, martial arts has this deep-rooted tradition going back to Far East, that is China, Korea, and Japan. And we always attach this human moral values to martial art training. For instance, we have what we call 5 tenets of Taekwondo. Can you name those?
Courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit.
5 tenets. We always recite that, these 5 tenets at the beginning of the class. At the end of the class, we recite 3 distinct creeds. 1, knowledge in the mind. 2,
honesty in the heart.
Honesty in the heart. 3,
strength in the body.
So mind, heart, body, we try to emphasize these 3 aspects of being a human being.
Okay, very good. Grandmaster Yu, is there any other aspect of Taekwondo you would like to discuss?
Well, what would you like to know, for instance?
Well, maybe competition.
Tournament, yeah. We just had a tournament in the middle of March, and we invited our students from all over the state. We have 9 different studios came together in Michigan under the name of TIA, Tae-Kwon-Do Institute of America. My organization is known as a TIA, Tae-Kwon-Do Institute of America. And 250 students competed. It was a wonderful experience for everybody concerned because it's the same style, same standard, and we really enjoy each other, kicking each other's butts off, literally. Yet we are very friendly to each other, and there's no bad feelings about that.
Okay, we are going to end our interview. We're going to end our interview with Grandmaster Yu. I hope it sheds some light on the subject of martial arts. If you'd like this show to be replayed on this channel, call CTN at 734-769-7422 Monday through Friday between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. and ask for martial arts to be replayed. They will be happy to do so. Grandmaster Yu, thank you for coming to the studio.
Oh, my pleasure. I really enjoyed talking to you, Frank.
Okay, and to my audience, I'd like to say, have a pleasant day.